Well, first of all, majority of the food for at least the developing countries is from small-scale farmers so far. Of course, in the U.S., you have 2% of the population producing enough food for, one farmer feeds 150 people, as we heard today. But in developing countries, the situation is totally different. So largely, it is still small-scale farmers at this stage. And also, this is because the nature of the availability of resources. For instance, here in the US, we are talking about one farmer farming maybe 500 or more than a couple of thousand hectares or acres of land. Whereas, say, in China, the average size of land available, arable land, is less than 0.1 hectare of land per farmer. Technology input has played a very important role. New varieties, which can improve productivity, and with limited availability of land and resources such as water. And new or suitable ways of cultivating their small piece of land. And also, very, very importantly, is for the farmers to be able to sell their products rather than just self-sufficient, sort of subsistence farmers. I think, first of all, is knowledge, is a capacity. There are a couple of factors, perhaps. We are talking about constraints. One is farmers' ability to access information, to be prepared for natural disasters or climate change. Secondly is access to market. Again, when they operate their farm in a business way, they have to have access to market to sell their products at the best time, at the best price. And also support, technical support from the research institutes, as well as policy support from the government in developing country context. Well, I think this is going to be a critical issue because even, I think, for developing countries where subsistence farming plays still quite an important part, the trend is going to be market-oriented agriculture production and trade. And this, today's globalization trend, is unavoidably related to trade. Farmers will have to produce things for export, and countries have to import products that they don't produce. I'll give you a quick example. Soybean, as you may or may not know, was originated from China thousands of years ago. So China is the center of origin of biodiversity of soybean. Soybean was brought to North America from China. But now China imports maybe let's say 70% of the soybean it consumes from US and Brazil.